Well, it's Friday and here we are back on Syndicate. I'm on Lake 3 again, but I'm not in the same swim. I've moved further on down the lake. I'm at the narrow end. And I'm casting to the far trees and one right down in my margin. So yeah, it's looking good. Down for a couple of nights, so maybe 3. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. It's a nice week, a nice weekend, so see what's what. Well, it's just gone 8 o'clock, it's just starting to get a little bit dark out there. And old Bash has just got a little tinker, a little tench. So yeah, on the maze. So he's just getting that back out now. So that's a start, isn't it? It's a bend in the rod. Wrong sort of bend, but it's a bend in the rod. So yeah. See what happens in my swim. Well, got a fish on at last, well, in the net. So I'm just going to weigh it now. A mirror. He's not big. $14.14. You got it there?
Yeah, mate.
14.14, eh?
It's not very... Yeah, I got it, yeah.
Just off 15, yeah. So, yeah. Nice little fish. I'd like to say he took off one of my maid boilies, but he weren't this time. I put on a pop-up like her, but not one of mine. But yeah, I had him in pretty quick, to be honest, so he's going to be a bit lively. There we go. There he is, fish number 1.
Nice fish, mate.
Wow, that's 11:20 and both rods have been out over the other side now for quite a while. It's all baited up over there and that. Just a question of waiting now. It's hot today. There's a lot of them on the surface. And the old spawning's coming soon. Definitely. So hopefully they'll get out of the way next week, because I'll be back next weekend again. Another couple of nights. So yeah, planning the next trip already. Look, I'm going to do this lake again. So okay, it's 12:20 and I'm zigging them both. One's halfway because I've been watching them going backwards and forwards, about 2 foot under the surface. And then the other one on the right hand rod is going out towards this corner where they keep on coming in and out of, which I reckon they're going to spawn in. And that one's 6 inches to a foot below the water. So 2 zigs at 2 depths with 2 different baits, and we'll see what happens. So R4, old Bash has had to go, so he's gone, so I'm down here on my Todd. Nothing at all on the zig rigs, and they're cruising about on top, but they're just not having that, so I'm still going to leave it out for a bit longer, one of them, but the other rod I'm going to put back over the other side with a pop-up on, see if they take that. I've had one fish, so it's not been a waste of time, so I'm quite happy with that, and I'm sticking it out to tomorrow, so see how it goes. It's starting to get a little bit busier now, people are starting to turn up. The old warm weather anglers, as I like to call them. You know who you are. But yeah, keep them fingers crossed still. Wow, 7:30. I had a bream not so long ago. That's back out. Didn't do as well as I was expecting. Well, hoping, not expecting. But it's a new venue. You got to try different swims. You know, I know I caught a lot from the last one and some nice fish, but you got to do different swims, find out what the best areas of the lake are, your favourite swims. You know, if one swim's took and what this is like your favourite, you know, you got to have a backup. So yeah, I'll be back anyway. So and no doubt I'll probably do a different swim again. So swings and roundabouts. Got to tomorrow morning anyway, so see what happens. Well, it's just gone 10 and I'm a bit gutted because I just had a 1 toner. I'm actually locked up tight on the bait runner because it's snaggy and it was still taking line on that. That's a pop-up the big bit of fake corn I can get hold of. Like, it's huge. And when I struck, it bumped me, and that was a big fish because I'm locked up tight and it took line. And them 19s I was getting weren't doing that the other day, so I'm going to get it back out anyway. It's going to be a tricky cast, but yeah, let's see if we can tempt one back. Wow, have I got a treat here for us. This fish is absolutely beautiful, I must admit. She really is a looker, and I, for one, am a very, very happy chap. Take a look at this absolute beautiful, beautiful, which is what it's all about, carp. Oh, would you take a look up? Totally beautiful. Right, we'll get a snapshot of her and then get her back. Okay, the fish is all back now, so what I'm going to do is, the rig's back out, is I'm just going to show you some pictures of some of the markings on that carp, because it looks a very, very lot like the tattoo I've actually got on my arm. So yeah, I think in all my years of fishing, carp and otherwise, that is probably the best looking carp I've caught, if not ever seen. Some of the markings on it are just out of this world. So have a look at this little slideshow. Beautiful. Morning, last day, and another one, 16.5 common. Full of spawn, but yeah, there you go, 16.5 of lively common carp. This was on one of my homemade pop-ups with that piece of corn. In the end, big piece of fake corn. So yeah, anyway, there she is, 16.5. Well, just got my rods and that to put away, but to be honest, I'm in no rush. I've just been speaking to one of the syndicate members. That carp was called whitefin, and hasn't been out for 2.5 years. So happy days, doing something right. Yeah, so yet again I've had another really good session, so everything works well. All the ESPN tackling that I use, paying off, absolutely blinding. So get on the ESP, good stuff. Harrison rod's done it again, as usual. Lovely for playing, absolutely beautiful rods, absolutely a credit. Brilliant, 100% English, made in Britain, Packer. And just big thank you, in case I forget, to yappydo.com for making it all possible, paying for my syndicate fees and stuff, and travelling costs. So yeah, thanks guys, keep up your good work, and I'll keep it up my end.